Hey guys, back with a little bit of Mokume. I guess fall is on its way shortly. Thank you. I love fall, the autumn. So I chose some fall colors. These are rolled out on a number 3. This here is Cernit Bronze, Cernit Rust, Cernit Green Gold, and then we have Sculpey Bright Green Pearl. And then I have Cernit Translucent rolled out on a number 5. Okay, right, so I'm going to start stacking, and I didn't put these in the right order. So I'm going to go with the bronze. So I'm going to translucent down first because I'm going to cut and stack, and so I want a layer of translucent between the top, between the bottom layer and the top layer of the stack, or of the cut and stack. Now I was contemplating maybe putting a little bit of gold leaf in, but I don't think I'm going to, because I'm going to do a another Mokume with gold leaf and a silicone texture stamp. Oh, come on, air bubble. Again, these have been rolled out numerous times in my pasta machine, so all the mica particles are not laying nice and flat. Okay, right, so let's keep going. And then the rust. Trans. Green gold. I love green gold. This is one of my favorite colors. Green gold and turquoise gold, the Cernit. Love it. I got right here in front of me. Look, this is the turquoise gold. Absolutely love turquoise gold. Absolutely love it. Translucent. That's a bit off topic, huh? Translucent. And bright green pearl. Okay, so I'm just going to start manipulating this with my hands. I'm not going to put it through the pasta machine. I like these colors. They're going to look nice together. This is quite similar to a collection I did last year called Ode to Autumn with the fall colors. But I added I added gold into it as well. So just a little bit different. Okay, this is the same as my easy peasy Mokume is also. So this is a really quite easy technique. Let me see. Nope, that's better. So now see, when I stack this, I've got a translucent between the green, right? Okay. Doesn't have to be, Mokume does not have to be perfect. It really doesn't. Well, not this style anyway. Right. Contemplating if I should stack it one more time. No, I'm not. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some slices out of this. So I already have a pre-done Mokume before putting one of these stamps on it. All right. Okay, get my roller. Make some shapes. Get it all distorted. I think I might stack it again, actually. It might leave a very interesting pattern, but we're going to have some gold leaf in the stamp on top, so it's going to be the focus. Now, I lied. I am going to put this through the pasta machine. I'm going to put this through on a 0. I've changed my mind on what I want to do, I think. Yeah, I have. Okay, so I have this here now. And now I'm going to add some gold foil. See if I can find a piece, a solid piece. There we go. I'm not too bothered about that little divot there. All right, cut around it. Whoop, okay. Okay. Now I have translucent. The thinnest I could roll it out, I could not get it to a 9, it's on an 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. This is a really good idea. If you see, I rolled it out, and it's so fragile when it's thin. So I put the translucent, laid it down on the paper, and now I'm going to put this on top of the trans. Because if you're going to put the translucent on top of this, then you're just going to get air pockets, and you don't want air pockets. Voila, no pockets, good stuff. Again, the translucent is just here to protect the gold foil. Okay, so now I'm going to use this cutter here, and I just want to take a little bit, position it best. I think probably here. So I'm just going to cut off my excess. What I'm going to do it this way. Voila. Good. So this is good for a pair of earrings, or maybe, oh yes, so this is going to be a statement necklace, a statement necklace, yeah, a statement necklace, I think. So, yeah, I need to do the second part to this part. I'm just going to stick that here. Ah, bon. Okay, put this to the side. Now, think I was gonna go. I already did I already did another pendant with these swirls here, the spirals. I was thinking to do this, but because it's fall, I kind of think of leaves spiraling to the ground. So I think I'm gonna stick with this. So I'm just gonna put this here. Look at this. Let's get this in the right position first. Again, I'll just get this extra translucent off while I'm sanding. That's good enough. All right, so this is very bendy silicone. We don't need to add any water or any release agent to it. And I'm just gonna plop her down here. So I think I want the spiral going like that. Okay, and I'm gonna start doing it, pushing my fingers in. Again, push and take off and push so you don't, the stamp doesn't move and you don't want to get a double image. Okay. I want this really deep. I want this basically almost flush with the clay. That's pretty good. That's pretty deep. All right. Now we get our flexible blade. We start shaving. I like to start around the edges. So if I make a mistake there, I'm not too bothered. Just to get back in the swing of it. So start on the outside, on the edges. Oh, isn't that pretty? Yes, that's pretty. And this is pretty too. I love this color combination. And again, this goes really well with each other because they've all got gold. There's gold in that, there's gold in that, there's gold in that, and well, there's green. But the colors work really well together, I think, anyway. I want to keep this. I'm going to put that on the back for a little bit of decoration next to my logo. And I want to get all the gold off on the outside. Or the majority of it. Okay, now here's the delicate part. You don't want to go too deep. You're going to lose the design. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to do now is give it a good burnish. No, I'm going to do it on this. I'm going to do it right where it is. And I'm going to get my steel soap to start it off. Because I can feel all the ridges. I can feel where it needs to be done. And then my cake icing spatula thingamajob. My hands are so dry. Pretty. No, that's the flexible one. All right, put her on this. Now, I think that looks about good. Yeah, I was going for it. Oh, okay, there she goes. That was easy. There we go. So I gotta get my trusty egg poacher. So I'm gonna put this in the oven like this, and then once it's cured, and I think I'm going to, no, just when it's cured, after it's cured, then I'm gonna put a backing on it. I'm happy with this. Now she's quite nice and smooth. Is there a bubble there? Yeah. And I'm not going to bother using any alcohol to smooth this down because I'm going to give it a good sand. But I did a good job burnishing it, so it's not going to need too much too much sanding. Okay, so that's one piece. Right, now what I do, I got these cheap things off the Temu. I think it was like €2 for, I got the one for the pendants and one for earrings. But what I did is that I'd like to take little samples of everything so I can see which works better. So for example, yes, this way, that's gonna be too big. I think I'm gonna go this way again. I already made a pendant similar, but I think I'm gonna go that way or that way. Yeah, I think this one. That one. That might work too. That might work as well. So I got quite a lot left over here. So I am going to use this one and 2 of these ones. I think I'm going to make these into earrings. So that would be this and this and this. Not this one. Not that one. Not the square. So yeah. All right. So I am going to do this off camera. I'm going to do the exact same thing again with, I think I'm going to do it with the larger one. So I'm just going to kind of try to get the larger spirals. Oh, sorry. The larger side part of the spirals. If I'm going to do it too tight, then it's going to be too much gold. And I don't want too much gold. I could try like that on it, but then it's too much of a contrast. Right, again, I'm going to do this off camera, and I'll come back when they're all out of the oven. I'm going to bake them because it's all Cernit and, well, 1 Sculpey. I'm going to bake it at 130 for, I'd say, around about 40 minutes, because I'm going to have to put a backing on it and cook it again. I don't want to cook it for too long. Okay, so I'll be back when they're out of the oven. Okay, they're out of the oven, and they've been very well sanded, as you can see. The earrings, one didn't work, so I just make this into I will make this into just a little individual pendant. Okay, I've already gone ahead and done the backing on the small part here. This is the scrap that I had from this, and I was hoping I could get a backing. There'll be a decent color, but that's the color I came out with, so no. So I chose Sculpey Burnt Umber, and to 10 parts of that, I put 1 part of Cernit Rust, for it, just so it has just a slight metallic-y feel to it. Then it was a little bit light, so I just put a little pea-size amount of black to darken it up again. Okay, so let's get on to putting this on. So I have my liquid clay. Oh, I didn't have this upside down. I got some coming. Oh. Well, all right. We don't need too much, but we need a little bit more than that. Let that sit for a minute. Just need a very little amount. Okay. I would like a little bit more. Can I get a little bit more? Yes. Okay. All right. Okay, so now I have my burnt umber with a little bit of rust and a little bit of black, and this is rolled out on a number 3. So I'm gonna put it on. Attention to the middle, make sure there's no air pockets, air stuck in there. And bring it up the sides. I'm gonna actually use this to make sure it's really well down. And this is just one of those things you put in your hair to make a perfect bun. It works for me, so. Okay. just going to cut off the excess. So it's a little bit easier to work with. Okay, let's start bringing it up. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that now. So I'm just going to texture the back. I'm going to put this in the oven at 130 for, I'm going to say maybe only 20 minutes because I have to put a bail on it afterwards. Let me make sure it's well pressed down in here because I don't want the bail. I want it quite thin. What I forgot to do is put some holes in. Oh, I also have on order some little insect pins. Instead of using this needle, it looks like I'm a drug user. I'm not, I swear. It would look better for the videos anyway, and they'll also be a little bit finer. Okay, and again, just a little pat down to hide over some of the holes. Give it another look. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, and then I'm going to make a tube bail and also my logo. So I'm going to put this in the oven and then I'll come back and we'll attach the tube bail and my logo. And then after that, we'll assemble the piece. Okay, this is the next night. I didn't get a chance to film putting the hidden bail and the logo on. I've done it before in my previous video. Anyway, apologies for that. It just wasn't possible. Okay, so here's the main pendant, and then here's a dangly part. I've already gone ahead and done my little screw bales, and then here I've added a tiger eye. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I do my little screw bale. Okay, I'm doing this on a 0.5. This is the smallest setting on the mandrel, and I'm using Benny Crate 0.4, which is 26 gauge wire. And basically just put it over twice, so there's 2 wraps, and then pull it nice and tight. And we twist. There's very good. All right, so I've already gone ahead and drilled a hole in this. This is, I think this is probably 1 millimeter. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 1 millimeter. Yeah, because this is not point, no, it'd be 1 millimeter. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Anyway, I've already done one which I know that fits nice and good. So I'm going to stick this on the mandrel. Sorry, I need to have my magnifying glass for this, so the light's going to change. All right. Going to start screwing it on, or screwing it in. I'm going to stop there. And I'm going to get my super glue. Mandrel back in. And screw the rest of the way down. Okay. Sorry, I need to have a look at the alignment. Okay. Now where's my needle nose? I want the rings to be facing flat because they're really small, and my jump rings are a little bit larger, and I want this to be as small and dainty as possible. So anyway, that's good. I'll leave this a second now just to firm up. Okay. Now we're gonna go for it. Now I'm just gonna take my jump ring. And I'm going to put this on. And then this on. So you put the 2 faces facing together, right? And there we go. All right. Now, oh, I've got so much going on here. All right, so now I'm going to do the cord, and it's a Buna cord. And what I've done, I've already done one side. This is 3 millimeter, and then this one's a 2 millimeter. I was actually hoping I would get in the post my brown chiffon ribbon, but it didn't come. Oh, you know, it did come. It did. I did get this one. Look, it's the little insect pins. They are so incredibly fine. Where's the camera? Incredibly fine. So now I won't have to use this big old needle anymore. Anyway, I'm well pleased about that for the next tutorial. Okay, right, so let's, yeah, because I want the 2mm on the inside of the, or closest to the neck, highest up. All right, so I'm going to put this in. Come on, there we go. Right, now I already measured this out. And actually I'm going to get a piece of paper. I don't want to scratch up the face of my pendant. I've already measured this out. So the 3mm is at a 43 and the 2mm is at a 42 centimeters. All right. Okay, so what I did was I take crazy glue, and I want to make sure this sits nicely. Okay, so I have to glue these in here, right? And now I'm just gonna hold these together without getting too much glue on my hands, fingers. Okay, now while that's drying a little bit, while that's drying a bit, I'm going to go ahead and take my head pin and I'm going to cut off the top. This is a antique bronze, sorry. And cut off the top. And I'm going to get my, where'd my pliers go? Gosh, I feel so organized. Make a really small loop. This is actually, I got this wire today as well. I was expecting it to be a copper base, but it's not. It's alloy, and it's much firmer, much harder to work with. Normally I would take this out and give it a rewrap, but I can't because they're way too hard. Right, so anyway, I just made a little hook, okay? This is still wet, but we'll see if it will work. I just want to hook that in there. And put another drop of crazy glue. Okay. Oh, get my antiqued bronze end cap. Put that on. Push, now get my pliers really quickly. And give it a good tug, not too much. Just so the wire's not showing. Voila. That's good. Okay. Now I'm going to cheat a bit. Like I said, because this is really, really hard, I'm not even going to try to wrap it myself. So I'm going to use my little looper. This is a not 0.5, I think. It's very small anyway. So you just stick it, lay it flat, stick it in there, butt it right up to the, right up to here. And then, there you go. And now I'm going to need my light again, my magnifying glass. And I'm just going to play around with the pin a little bit. Whoops. Okay, that's good. This will settle down after a while. The 2mm, it's not looking like it's sitting very well. But once I lay this on the mannequin, even just put a hairdryer, a bit of heat with the hairdryer, that will loosen the that will loosen the bend. Right, okay, so that's done, that's done. This is for another project. Okay, now I'm going to find, where is it? There and there. Yep. Right, I want an oval jump ring, if I can find one the right color. And I don't, so I'm gonna have to go, ooh, go dark. No, I'm gonna have to go gold, I think. No, I'm gonna go this because the extension chain is going to be silver, or not silver, stainless steel. So, all right, that's that. I might as well get the chain out. This is 4mm. Right, and I get the clasp. I think I'm gonna go with I don't know now. Nothing matches. I think I might go, yeah, I was gonna go with the greeny one first, and I was like, nope. Yes, that's me using my teeth. I know it's bad. And a jump ring to match. Right, okay. Now, I always put the clasp on the right. So I'm right-handed, so put the clasp here. So again, my light, I'm sorry. Where is it? don't know if I like that color. Maybe the green one's a bit better. I don't know, but it's a bit, I can change it. I can always change it later. All right. My chain. And voila. Now actually, for an end, what we gonna do for an end? I don't know. I don't know, but I'll come back in a show and tell, and I'll show you then. All right, be back in a little bit. Okay, we made it to show and tell with no major glitches. That's good. Anyway, well, there was a glitch actually, I guess, because I didn't get to have the matching earring. But I really liked, like you can see, you can get, there is a mica shift, quite a mica shift. It's just that the gold's on top and you can't really see too much. But in person, oops, in person, you can see quite well though, the mica shift. Pardon me. So here's one we did. I'll show you on this one here. The mica shift is especially in the green. The shift is there in the green. Anyway, so I'm really happy how this turned out. I must say I am really happy. I think I'm going to redo, I'm going to take this off. It's a little bit long. I think it's measuring roughly 44 centimeter, or maybe even 45. So I think I'm just going to cut it here and redo this part here, because I think I have a twist in the 2mm Buna cord. Again, easily fixed. It's not a problem. I wore it for about a half an hour and it's still kind of kinking up, but we'll just do this for the photo. Okay. Yeah, I'm really happy. And again, you can see how dainty. When you, again, if I don't have a close to hand, but making my own little screw connectors, they're really small, really quite small. And you can see the size of them compared to the really small jump ring. So these are tiny. And again, I really didn't want too much space, and I wanted the pieces to be the focus and not the space between them, if you know what I mean. So I really enjoyed this. I put a tiger eye bead here. I don't think I'm going to keep it. I think I'm going to find another, I'll find another bead to put there. It's a bit too big, and it's the only thing I have. I think it's a size 8. It's the only one I have. So that's that. And this actually came about because I made this one here earlier this week. I really like this one here, and it's exactly the same, but it's with metallic, sort of metallic turquoise, purple, and magenta, and I just used the silver foil instead of the gold. Exact same, and except I put the triangle instead of the trapezoid. But you can see completely different look just by changing the colors. This is a bit more funky. This is a bit more kind of natural. Big difference. Big difference. The same. Well, basically, they're basically the same. Yeah. Anyway, I really like both of them. I just wish that I had an organza in a coffee brown instead of that. But again, I'm happy. I'm really happy. I'm happy how it worked. Gosh, I can't talk tonight. I'm really happy how they both turned out, actually. So anyway, that's that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. That'd be great, because it will help help my video with the YouTube's algorithm. And leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you really liked it, you can hit that big thanks button, real big one. That would help me a lot with the materials and stuff. Yeah, I have to say as well, I do have a Facebook group that is dedicated solely for my YouTube subscribers, so you can connect with me and share pictures of your work. A lot of my subscribers, I don't think, or they're not all on Facebook, or they're not all in the Polymer Clay Facebook groups. So my page, again, only, I'm not advertising on Facebook. It's only here on my videos. So as if you want to connect with me and share your work with me. Okay, well, I think that is it. Yeah, that's all. So I guess I will say thank you for watching. If you're this far, you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Okay, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.